In this video I will show you how to replace the heating element, or in other words the heating element 10 of a Samsung washing machine. It all started when, during a long wash cycle, the circuit breakers in the house began to trip. But during a quick wash, this problem didn't occur. The thing is, during a quick wash, which lasts 15 minutes, the electric heating element doesn't turn on, so there's no short circuit in the system. But when you select other washing modes, the heating element starts working, and most likely it has shorted out and is causing a short circuit in the circuit. I bought a new heating element with a ceramic coating. My washing machine is the WF-0508 NZW model. A Kawa heating element with a power of 1900 watts and the 200 to 411 M modification is suitable for it. This one, however, has a built-in temperature sensor, while in my washing machine it's separate. So I might use this one and disconnect my old sensor. To replace the heating element, you first need to disconnect the power supply, water supply and drainage system, and only then proceed to remove the back cover. Now you need to turn the washing machine around to access its back panel. Using a Phillips screwdriver, unscrew the 4 rear screws and remove this protective cover. Now disconnect the contacts of the heating element and the temperature sensor. Then, using a Phillips screwdriver, unscrew the plastic protection of the heating element. You can remove the drive component to make it easier to access the heating element. Now, using a wrench or a 10mm socket, you need to unscrew the central nut of the heating element, which secures it to the tank housing. Now push this bolt with the nut inside and using a flathead screwdriver, start removing the heating element. Here is the old heating element. It is heavily covered with limescale and has damage to the casing. Now, using a tester, we'll check both the new and old heating elements for breakdown and short circuit. First, let's check the resistance of the heating element. 0.30. Here it's 0.28, slightly less. Now let's check for a short circuit between the heating element and the casing. There should be no resistance here. On the new one, you can see the resistance is infinite. And it's the same on the old one, but I suspect that when water gets on this old heating element, it starts to short out. So I'll take a glass and test it in the glass. We pour water into the glass as usual and lower the heating element into it. Let's wait a little and check its resistance. Here you can see that when water gets in, a short circuit occurs between the heater and the casing. This should not happen. Before installing the heating element, you need to clean the mounting area with a regular toothbrush. Now apply a small amount of soap or detergent to the heating element seal and insert the heating element into its place. And tighten the nut, securing the heating element. Now you can see that everything fits tightly, and you can continue assembling the rest. Screw the plastic protective cover back into place. Here, in the plastic cover, you need to make a cutout for the thermostat, because it is located between the heater's contacts. I'll use a jigsaw to make a small cutout. The cutout is ready, so let's put everything back in place. Carefully connect all of the individual terminals of the heating element securely. Disconnect the existing factory thermostat. Put it back in place so there won't be a hole in the tank. And we connect the new thermostat connector in place. We put the drive belt back on. And screw the protective rear cover back on. We put the washing machine back in place and check its operation. We select the higher temperature, 60 degrees, and test its operation. Let's check with an infrared thermometer how the water heats up in the washing machine. The temperature is gradually rising and the circuit breakers aren't tripping.